Good morning. Philippians, we're going to jump into verse 3 of chapter 1. I thank my God in all my remembrance of you, always in every prayer of mine, for you all, making my prayer with joy. Making my prayer with joy. This idea of remembering you in every prayer. The term for remember is used 6 other times, all in Paul, and 5 of them are connected with the idea of prayer, just like in this text. And he says, I remember you with prayer, and I make my prayer with joy. We have people in our life that have made possible even the planting of Lifeline, the church that I pastor. Those people made that possible 20 years ago. They were in our life, praying for us, supporting us, coming behind us. They believed in our ministry. As you'll see as we go along, Paul is really grateful that the Philippians believe in what he's doing and have laid hold of supporting him and coming behind him. When people come and support you in your life, and people come behind you, and people have been cheerleaders for you, and people have allied themselves to you, and people have expressed belief in you, in your life, and maybe they've walked with you through difficult times. Here's my thought for today. Remember them in prayer. Remember them in prayer. Don't forget those people who made a deep contribution to your life. Sow back into their life, because when you think of them, you're filled with joy. And when you're filled with joy, pray for them. Pray that God would prosper them. Pray that God would lift them up. Pray that God would encourage them. Pray that God would continue to tell a great story in their life. Pray that God would continue to use them moving forward in the lives of other people. The partnership that God grants us through the years with people is rich and full. But there's that sometimes we can find ourselves being recipients, maybe not only, but recipients mostly. And there's nothing wrong with receiving from people who are blessing you. But boy, pray for them. As people bless you, lift them up. One of the great ways you can be thankful for somebody is to go to God in prayer and lift them up before him. Thank God for them, and then bring them before his throne of grace and mercy and ask God to bless and encourage them. So my challenge to you today is think of someone that's poured into your life and take a minute and pray for them and think about them and maybe even jot them a note and just remind them that you're really grateful that God placed them in your life. Take care.